بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Riyad Razazi welcoming you to another episode of ROC YOUR RAMADAN 2018, day 28, the eve of the 29th, which would be or could be Laylat al-Qadr. The Battle of Uhud. Remember when, in the last episode we talked about those archers, but there were 50 of them, and the Prophet gave them clear instructions not to move from their positions, to stay put. As soon as Quraysh started retreating, they dropped behind them, these what we call spoils of war. The Sahaba were happy, and 40 of those archers, they came down and they said, the battle is over, we need to go and get these spoils of war. Sa'id ibn Jubayr told them that, remember, we had clear instructions from the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ that we should not move from our positions, that we should stay put. But they said that khalas, but the battle is over now, it's over, so they did not listen to the commands, and then they came down. Khalid al-Walid, he was watching from behind, and in fact he tried and made several attempts, and all those attempts that he tried to make, he was protected, or he was prevented by these archers. Every time he tried to move, they started sort of like shooting at him, so he could not attack the Muslims. But as soon as those 40 people came down, only 10 were left in the amount of the archers. So Khalid bin Walid, he made that move. There were only 10. He managed to kill them. And then he called U'lu Hubal. This is Hubal was their big idol. Abu Sufyan, he heard that call, and then he came back. The Muslims, they found themselves sandwiched between the army of Khalid bin Walid and the army of Abu Sufyan. There were small pockets of battles here and there. The Muslims got exposed. Some were getting killed from this side, and some were getting from the other side, and some did not even know one another because they were all wearing these armors and gears and whatnot. So some of them, Muslims were sort of like fighting each other, not knowing that they were, from the same camp. Subhanallah. The Prophet Muhammad got exposed. There was this man by the name of Abdullah ibn Qami'a. He was just going and aiming to kill the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. But who was with him, ﷺ, protecting him, other than Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas? There was this woman that the Prophet says, everywhere I looked, she was behind me, or front of me, protecting me. Nusayba, Umara, radiyallahu anha wa ardaha. She was there protecting the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. When Abdullah ibn Qami'ah, he came, and she tried to protect the Prophet ﷺ, he hit her so hard with his sword on her shoulder, that her sword dropped, and then he tried to stab her, radiallahu anha wa ardaha. Her children, they were there as well, and she told them, go, leave me and go and protect Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Muslims got exposed now. The man with the feather got also exposed. Who's the man with the feather? Hamza radiallahu anhu. He was known to have a feather, so he was known as the man with the feather. Wahshi was there. He got hired by Hind. Hind, she was not a Muslim at the time, so she hired this man just to come and kill Hamza. His name is Wahshi. He narrates the story. It's a long story when he says that, when he got exposed and I aimed at him with my spear and I came and I hit him, but Hamza didn't die. Yes, the spear came in from his belly and came out, but he didn't die. And he looked at me, he said, and he was coming towards me. I saw death, what she said. But then as he approached, that he just fell on his knees and he died. Radiallahu anhu wa ardah. Amr ibn Jamuh was killed, the man who had the limp, and he told the Prophet, Ya Rasulullah, I want to enter Jannah with my limp. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala changed his limp with legs in Jannah. Anas ibn Nadr smelled Jannah, أشم رائحتها ورب الكعبة. And many Sahabis got killed. More than 70 Sahabis got killed in the Battle of Uhud, all buried in Uhud itself. If you were to go and visit, you will see this maqbara that has all these martyrs being buried there. Radiallahu anhum wa ardahum. The Muslims, they had to retreat and climb the Mount of Uhud, and came Umar. He was there with the Prophet Muhammad and Abu Bakr. Abu Sufyan was, came there and he said, this for that, you guys, like won Badr and then we defeated you in Uhud. Umar said, the Prophet told him to say, no, it's not the same. ليسوا سواء قتلانا في الجنة وقتلاكم في النار. Our dead will be in Jannah, but your dead will be in hellfire. And if you think about it, only few people who did not listen again to the command of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. The whole thing changed. Victory changed into a loss. La ilaha illallah. They were winning the battle. Only 40 people, remember? 40 people did not listen to the command of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. Allah changed that victory into a loss. Many lessons to learn from here. Allah Azza wa Jal talks about this in Surah Al-Imran. وَلَا تَهِنُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَحْلَوْنَ. The Sahaba were heartbroken. They felt really sad. But Allah revealed, telling them not to feel sad. You are still the superior. أنتم الأعلون وإن كنتم مؤمنين. Something else will happen after Uhud. We'll talk more about this inshaAllah ta'ala in the next few episodes of ROC YOUR Ramadan 2018. Riyad Razazi now saying جزاكم الله خير والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.